Okay, it should be fixed now. Um, it just wouldn't let me do it before. Saying that it's still fucking live and shit. I wanna see if because it's because I put it as low latence, so it's probably gonna take a while for anybody to see the stream. Okay. Okay. So it should be fixed. Oh shit! It's like almost like that was almost smooth. I said almost, but yeah. We had like we had like 4 viewers. It was crazy. It was insane. It was insanity, bro. It was fucking insanity, bro. Fucking insanity, bro. Insanity. Oh my god. Let me know how the stream is like. I'm fucking crushing this fucking game, bro. Fun fact, the video that I made about like the randomizer and the modding shit, that was 2 years ago. That is close to almost 3 years. 2 to 3 years. That's insane, bro. And hopefully I make like a second video of that because I remembered that video being really fun to make. The bitrate isn't bad, the frames are okay as long as it's not killing your computer, it's fine, yeah. That's usually the case. But yeah, I've been kind of wanting to make that video for a while. But haven't had the chance to. I'm I don't know. I lost concentration. There. I fucking did it, bro. And that's how you do it.
Take this boat to get to the egg carrier.
What boat? It wasn't a boat. What the fuck? It wasn't a boat.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be? Yes!
This randomizer is awesome. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit's epic, bro. Collect 100 rings, yeah. You know, back when I was a kid, I always saw that like you could get like Metal Sonic, but I never knew that like you can get him at the end of the game, because I always thought it was a hoax. Like I always thought that was fake, that you like, if you like 100% fucking Sonic Adventure, you'd be able to get it or whatever. But that's only, I think it's mostly because like you have to like complete all of the missions in the game. And I never did that because, oh shit. Mostly because there's like this one fucking mission that I can never fucking beat. It's like the Tails one where you have to like go down the hill or whatever. You have to go down the mountain. It's stupid. It's like stupid hard. And you have to grab all of the flags, and it's like super stupid. I don't know why they like make it like that. I never played Sonic Adventure 1. I was a Sonic Adventure 2 kid. Ew. Ew. Sonic Adventure 2. All my homies hate Sonic Adventure 2. I wonder if it's if I actually played this game like normally, that like my PC would like not die on me. Cause I'm looking down on my phone, and it's like a bit chugging. Yes, judge me. Ew. Now you're asking for it. Now I don't even want to. Me and Clary played Sonic 06 the other day, and we were just like, bro, this game's fucking broken. It's kind of crazy to think about how like that game's like almost like 2 decades old. Like that game is like it's almost 2 decades old. It's 18 years old. And it's crazy to think about, because like I remember like as soon as that game like dropped, there were like billions of fucking reviews like tearing that game up. Way more fucking videos talking about how like it was such a shit game and stuff like that. Tagtober. I'm in. Fuck. Hopefully Tagtober like turns out to be like a fun project. Usually when I do like month-long projects like that or stuff like that, I usually get sad about it at the end. Mostly because like I put so much time and effort into like the project, and then like it gets so low views. Mostly like I think about the KK Slider stuff, because the KK Slider stuff, it's like the most effort I put into a video. Never played those 6, but I have some 06 maps modded for Bomber Cyberfun. Yeah. I'll try to know how good I am at graffiti art. Like I said in the video, it's just like, it's okay if you're not really good at doing graffiti art. It's more of just like a jumping off point. And I also remembered how a bunch of people, I remembered how like when I did Inktober, I was always like, freaking out about like how I'm unable to like finish pieces and stuff. So hopefully like when I did upload it, like the 5 days or whatever, hopefully there's people who are actually getting started with it. Cause I already got like started with some of my pieces. Of course I'm not gonna show it off right now, but that's usually how I roll when it comes to like these art projects. But also I've been thinking about like for the Tagtober video, because of course I gotta do like a fucking video out of it. What the fuck? While I'm doing like the Tagtober stuff, I'm like trying to draw it like traditionally. I'm thinking of like throwing in like digitally just so I could like add some of the graffiti art onto Bomber Cyberpunk just for me. Could just show it off in like my Bomb Rush video. It'd be really fun. Kind of like how I did it like last year. Last year was pretty fun. Last year it was mostly just like it was I think it was Draw Timber. That's also the reason why I kind of like switched. What the fuck? That's so weird. When it was Draw Timber, because it was only like five or six drawings for the month. So like I didn't feel pressure to having to draw like every day. Cause I could just save it for like the other day or whatever. Jesus Christ, I'm going so fucking fast in this shit. Holy shit, dog. I fucking died. I like phased through the fucking floor. That's crazy. But yeah, I hope that like Tagtober turns out to be like a fun project and like everybody is like able to join in and stuff. Even if like you're only able to do like, oh my god, even if like you're only able to do it for like what, like only like a few days for like the thing, like that's still worth it. Still worth it. That's like still fun. As long as people are able to like do graffiti art for the month, I think it's pretty cool. Holy shit, that I just saw the stream. I saw like every pixel on that shit. It was crazy. I hope people actually like understood like the buffing, like the buffing capping toy. I'm hoping toy would be like a really fun one to do too, because toy is just a term just to say like just for people just to make fun of others for like not knowing how to do graffiti. And I'm just like, it'd be really just fun just to fuck around and just make stupid ass art. Because I don't want it just to be fucking super duper serious about it. Because it shouldn't be. It's just fucking graffiti. I lost the ability to use my Illustrator program, so I might just learn Inkscape. I like the idea of sketching a graffiti thing physically and then scanning it into it. Yeah, that'd be really fun. I remembered I used to use Inkscape. Where am I? Oh my god, where the fuck am I? Oh my god, I'm big. Yo, it's Yeah Man. I feel bad because like you messaged me earlier about like Simpsons, the Simpsons hit and run stuff, and I was like, I never really played the game, so I can't really say much about it. It's crazy to think about how it's crazy how like you're of course you're working on that one account on Twitter, and like I constantly see it because it's always like popped up on my page. I think it's just fucking hilarious. You're doing God's work, man. I can never fucking sit through his shit and just have like a fucking Twitter account about like watching his stupid ass content. It's insane. All good, man. Yeah, I assume that like you didn't really care much. Were you good at Inkscape uh when you used Discully? No. That was like
Underground. Try digging for it.
that was fuck, what when was that happening? I know that was like around the time when I was starting my channel. And I used a lot of stupid ass programs just to justify like not spending money on a program. I'm still kind of like that, but I don't know. I think that was like around the time when I was using fucking Windows Movie Maker from for my older videos. Fair, yeah. I remember there was like a tutorial of how to make a good avatar. And like I followed it and I was like, this shit looks like ass. I might as well fucking draw it myself. I drew it and it wasn't good anyways, but I don't know. You have to get started somewhere. Emergency. Emergency. Ugh. What is this bitch saying, bro? She's fucking losing her mind.
Use the camera button to change camera angles. If you get lost, change it back to auto.
Fear a very special announcement. We must find the frog with Chaos's tail.
I hope you guys are like
Types of food have the same
understanding the
effect.
story
Watch
because
carefully and you'll notice.
it will be in your fucking report card. It will come up in the test. There was there was understand.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
There was a video idea I wanted to do for a while where I just talked about E102 Gamma's story. And I want to talk about it in depth about like why I really like Gamma's story and stuff like that. But the more that I wrote on it, the more it wasn't jokey fun anymore. I like took it way too serious. And I hate having to like take my videos like super seriously. Mostly because anytime I think about like taking my videos seriously, I think about like my grave search videos. No, I was supposed to take notes, yeah. Yeah, my guy. You're supposed to take notes. You fucking failed the test already. Oh shit. But yeah, anytime I think about like taking my videos seriously, I think about like my older videos where I like I talked like this and I took the fucking thing that I'm talking about so seriously, and it genuinely wasn't fun, really. And they always turned out to be crap. To be fair now, like, those videos are probably, like, fine. I don't know. I don't know, like, Grave Search was a fine series. But it's kind of crazy how, like, I kind of ended that shit for, like, 3 videos. Because I wanted it to be, like, such a big series in my head. It was definitely, like, back when I was watching fucking Down the Rabbit Hole a bunch. I keep fucking up this jump, bro. Shit. Because I was very obsessed with, Down the Rabbit Hole. His videos were so fucking good. I love watching his videos. Fucking music is so triumphant. It's so fucking legendary, my guy. I didn't even collect any of those fucking things. That was shitty. Seems more similar to Illustrator. I never heard of that program, not gonna lie. I'm like, you should use GIMP. Whatever happened to him? He uploaded I remember he uploaded that super long fucking video about fuck, what was that game? Because it was all about like spaceships and shit. But like the culture was super weird around that game because like you legitimately see like a bunch of people spending millions of dollars on a fucking you see people like spend like millions of dollars just to have like a fucking virtual spaceship, and it's insane to me that like people were that fucking rich. Isn't GIMP free too? Basically Creo. Yeah, both of those ones are free. I think Frederick is just like, I think Frederick is just making like he's just doing live streams on Twitch. Sometimes he's hanging out with fuck, what is his name? Jabroni Mike, yeah. The NFT game. Did that game actually have NFTs? Oh, I'm stupid. You were just joking about that. Yeah, there were essentially just like NFTs back when they were like popular. It's insane how NFTs literally fucking died out within the year. Like no one fucking has an NFT anymore. That shit fucking failed. All those people that spend like millions of dollars on those like fucking shitty ass images. You would have seen that like I already uploaded like a video talking about like NFTs and shit. And that was mostly because like I saw one of my like, well, not anymore, used to be friends with this one person that made an NFT video, and like she started blowing up like super fucking quickly. So I quickly made like an NFT video and like 2, and like I never fucking like got out of there. I'm still baffled that the Blender Guru guy. Yeah, I remember that shit too. He was trying to sell the fucking donut as an NFT or something bullshit like that.
Go round in the hood. The
Shit's crazy.
The cars are so slow. They look like they're not moving.
You're right, Sonic. You're right, E102. I don't know, it's kind of crazy to think about, you think about all of the friends that you thought that you had, when in reality, they weren't really your friends, really.
I've lost her again.
I think he just donated,
Select a file.
I think he just did like a collaboration thing with the charity thing as an NFT. And like, I get what his heart was at. I get it. But like, how good is an NFT?
Aim for the frog and cast your lure.
And how do you really like, how do you like transfer like Ethereum into cash?
And stone. Press the jump and action.
Because that's what it runs as, right? Because it's basically like Ethereum and as an NFT or whatever. But that doesn't really make much sense because you're mostly just paying for a picture. I don't get it. I don't get what his plan was. For the fact that he doubled and not tripled down on a supermarket for an artist when the space is this sloppy with scams models, and this is insane. Yeah, it's insane to me how like no matter like how like bad it is, like people will still actually just go with it. Like people will just continue to actually support the thing even though that they know that it's like a fucking scam. Did anybody knew about the creator class shit? Apparently, apparently fucking like iDubbbz and Anissa are fucking doing like Creator Clash 3, even though that the second one didn't make any fucking money. They like Ian literally had to make a fucking like live stream just to make up the fucking money. That's insane to me. Not even to pay for a picture, but you're paying for the rights to address of the picture represented by yeah. Creator Clash. Yeah, it's like a boxing event for like YouTubers. And like it was basically supposed to be about like, oh, like we're fighting for holy shit, it's chugging. It's like chugging on my end too. It's supposed to be like a charity event for YouTubers, and like they have to box and shit. So like you'll see like big name creators like Epic Mealtime and like Aaron from fucking Game Grumps and shit. Like the first one was very successful. I'm happy that it was successful. But now it got to the point where like now like they don't you got to the point where like the fucking second one didn't make any fucking money. And now like Anissa is just like, oh yeah, we're making a third one. Why the fuck are you making a third one? Why? It's really bad. But the YouTubers got money? True, they have money, but they won't really donate the money, really. It's crazy to think about it because like literally like their goal was to at least make it more than like $1 million, right? But they couldn't do it, and they wasted all of the money on parties. They wasted all of the money on like the shit. It fucking crashed. The fucking game crashed on me. That's funny. I'll get it up really quick. But it was it's insane to think about how insane that like they had a cool idea. I like the idea of having like a charity event that is surrounded by boxing. So you have like a bunch of YouTubers like all working out and they're all having fun, trying to like make it somewhere, right? Like they're all physically like trying to get fit and stuff. And I think that's pretty cool. The problem is that like you also have to realize how a lot of these YouTubers are also like taking time from their like from months from making a video, and they need that and some of them need that like money just to like pay their fucking bills and shit. To my understanding, the YouTubers got money for the fight. Yeah, they get money for fighting. They get money for the fight. And like I'm fine with that as long as there's like enough money for like the fucking as long as they have like enough money for like the charity, it shouldn't really be a big thing. But the thing is that they lied about it so much that they're basically being like, "Oh yeah, all of the money goes to charity." It's like that's kind of like misleading. I don't know why you would like mislead your audience like that. I can't wait until like fucking iDubbbz, a million fucking sub YouTuber, just finds this video and it's like, holy shit, this guy fucking sucks too. Block this guy. Shit. Did you guys notice how like how this shit fucking rubber band? That fucking Sonic always rubber bands so fucking hard in these sections. Yeah. But yeah, there's a what is it? I know that Nicholas Diorio, he made like a post talking about how like, guys, if you're fucking doing this, it's a good time to make fun of these fucking creators. It's a good time to like let these people know, because like it's either that they're like, because it's either that like they don't know the full story. They don't know the full story, or like they're just ignorant and they don't really give a shit. An image thing, I guess, yeah. Any other things that are happening lately? I know that all the Sonic stuff is going fucking crazy because it's I can't wait until that fucking Sonic game comes out. Sonic X Shadow. That's gonna go so fucking hard. I can't wait for that game to come out. I saw the first episode of the series. Well, kinda. I saw like a reaction video of it. And I think you guys are gonna be fucking mad at me if I said who I reacted to. Just downloaded in Infinity 2. Might be similar to Illustrator Miyaliki. Oh, okay. Let's build an NFT, boys. I already made my own NFTs. You guys can just like... Guys, don't screenshot my fucking NFTs. I worked really hard on those NFTs, by the way. I worked really hard on that video. Clearly, I worked really hard on that video because I talked a lot about NFTs. So much so that I didn't give a shit. Did you get the big bucks from the NFT sales? No, nobody fucking did that. Nope. Why would anybody pay for a small YouTuber? My NFT is called the Sea Man. That sounds awesome. I might buy those ones. That was really bad. Like, why? I got stuck there. Shouldn't, like, my fucking rings just, like, give me more boost? The fuck? I've been stuck at 1. The fuck is happening with this fucking section? What we need is the gaming rumor NFT. We should have, like, as a, for the Sly community, they should make an NFT called Sly 5, and anytime if anybody ever talks about Sly 5, they mean by the NFTs and not the game. That'd be cool. Gives more people an option. Gives more people a reason to stick around. Honestly, I should have just played the regular game, not gonna lie. The randomizer stuff was just like... oh yeah, it'd be fun just to, like, fuck around and stuff. But now I'm just like, man, now my PC's probably gonna, like, fucking crap itself and stuff. God, that's a bad idea, because we all know exactly the kind of people who have jumped on that scam. Yeah. Honestly, if you still believe that, like, fucking NFTs is such, like, a big profit, it's a good you should be scammed out of your money. You should be scammed out of your fucking money. I don't care. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. Bro, it's like that fucking, it's like when Boogie made, like, a fucking NFT. Well, like, he told everybody to buy this coin, and people still bought it anyways, even though that he said that it was worthless. I'm happy that you spent all your money. I'm happy that you spent your money on some stupid fucking coin that didn't matter. Yeah, you got scammed out of your money. Good job. I don't feel sorry. If someone's legit, like, a horrible person and you just, like, buy their coin, and then you're surprised, holy shit, I lost my fucking coin. I lost all my money. Maybe it is a good reason, because you don't really deserve that money. I'm sorry, it's like the same thing with, like, the Logan Paul shit. Like, if you're gonna spend money on, like, some fucking stupid, like, Pokemon knockoff shit, then, like, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. You knew that this person's, like, shitty, but you don't give a shit, so I'm just like, who gives a fuck? Yeah, it's like a scam, but people were genuinely deceived, you know? That sucks. Did you see that Logan Paul clip? It is where he looked pregnant? No. And I don't really care. I remembered when people were speculating that, like, he pushed his dog. He pushed his dog to the fucking he pushed his dog out of the fucking boat, even though that, like, he fucking jumped off and shit. And people really, like, want this guy fucking dead. Oh shit. Fucking hell, bro. Guys, it's all serious, my guy. Like, I'm sorry, if you, like, buy fucking, like, something like Red Pill Lions, like a fucking stupid ass NFT, then like you deserve to be scammed. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. If anybody even knows that fucking reference, that's fucking insane. Actually, to be honest, nobody even knows that fucking scam. Nobody even understood that fucking reference except like me and a few others. Imagine Sable actually like watching my fucking stream right now. He's just like, holy shit. My guy? What the fuck? The fuck? Why are you still talking shit? It's been like 2 years, my guy. If you may Red Pill Alliance, you lose money, El Bozo. You know, it's really funny that like during that whole time, I never blocked Savo from my account. I blocked everybody around except for Savo. Like I never would hide any other like fucking people's comments except that like moment, because it was just like so fucking, it was too much, because it was just a bunch of fucking stupid ass spam. I'm suddenly saying I'm like a horrible person because I just made somebody really shitty, even though like it's just public information. I don't know. He blocked me on Facebook. I think I blocked him on Instagram.
Select a game.
I'd be down to talk to him again.
Is that someday we'll understand each other. Which way do I go now?
Cause you know, it's 2 years. I have different opinions now than what I had like 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago. I don't really remember like how old that video is. I definitely have like different opinions. So if he ever actually like thinks of like speaking to me like again, like sure. Not so much of just like I disagree with everything I said. I disagree with some of my aspects. Like there's moments of the video where I think that like it's stupid. Like I was more moral flagging like majority of the video. But I still think that like he's a loser. And that's fine. Like he could literally like call me a loser too. Doesn't matter. Shit can just go both ways. Who cares? He blocked me on Facebook and then came on Discord to see if I screenshotted his NFTs. Yeah, true. That was funny. I think I'll talk to him again if he could just apologize as such being a shithead about women. I don't know about the women stuff, like I don't even think I even care about that either anymore. Like sure, like you could talk shit about women, who gives a shit? But I'm also just like, don't be a fucking pussy about it. Oh, I have to do this puzzle. Like his opinions are stupid. There's not really much. Wait, what? Can I get the lore? It's more funny to me to get blocked than not. And not block back. Yeah. Would argue like misogyny and is the oldest bigotry. If you're otherwise a woman, if you otherwise anybody, it's bad. I don't know. I'm just gonna like follow like the things I hear from I'm just gonna follow the same opinions that I have with Savo, like how I would have like the same opinions when it comes to like Gorkanaru with Sneeko. Because my issue is that like he clearly doesn't believe his values. So he's kind of just like, so like his opinions don't really mean anything. Wait, what? Can I get the lore? There's like a 2-hour long video talking about like Sabo. So it doesn't really matter. Again, I just want to like speak about it because I've been thinking a lot lately. I've been thinking a lot lately about this channel. And of course I'm also thinking about like other things. Like the CGE and the Blue Knight and Miharu stuff. And also thinking about like the dead internet theory, knowing how like now I don't even know who's real or not. Cause now I go on Twitter and I see like a bunch of like fake accounts and shit. And they also have like billions of fucking like they also have like a bunch of like people following them too, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's crazy. I also like messaged on Twitter too earlier today. What's up with the sad music? I don't want to be sad. Jesus Christ, I don't want to be sad. I should be all happy and stuff. I should be like, yay, I'm streaming, guys. I'm streaming, my guy. I'm real. Yo, we should invite fucking Yeah Man to the land of gamers. We can talk to him on VC and shit like that. We could literally play fucking games on Steam with him, my guy. It'd be fun. It'd be cool, honestly. I don't know how Wes would feel. I think it's funny because I think there was like a moment when we were just like, we shouldn't invite Yeah Man because he seems like a spurg. But to be honest, like all of us are kind of spurgs anyways. We talk about like stupid shit. Oh shit. Oh. I guess. The fuck's happening? Why? Was. Oh. I'll ask him. Yeah, sure. Yeah, ask if Wes would want that. Cause I'm down with it. I think it's also cause like we got fucked with so much with the Savo and like Canadian guy Ace stuff that like we kind of stopped like trusting people. Like we kind of just stopped trusting certain people because they were just like, because there were other people that kind of just ruined the fun for everybody else. Like I knew this one dude who would constantly would go on VC just to talk about drama, even though that all of us were just like talking about like fucking Minecraft and shit like that, and we were just like, this shit is stupid. Why do we even do this?
What? Let's just see
Like,
you take 'em.
like we just want to talk. We just want to shoot the shit, and then you just want to talk about save all the time. I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. Holy shit, that's already like Tails. I'm literally the Spurgist. Yeah.
I'm still not sure what it all means.
I don't know why I was given this job. Why I
We're
was
all
hired
fucking
based on-
Spurgs. I don't know. There's like a time and place to talk about stuff like that.
I'm counting on you, Gamma.
Yeah, we keep getting game pwned, yeah.
Jump on panel number 1.
Fucking,
Panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon
I
as
won't
you
say
hit
his
that
name.
panel or else you'll fall.
Bro, Tails gave bronchitis to that fucking robot arm.
I forgot something.
Eggman got one of them.
But,
But the other
I won't say his name, but that guy really fucked me over. Fucking Sly Timber. He fucked me over and lied to me about how, like, he really likes CGE content. He didn't like CGE content. He also said that, like, his shit was fucking lazy and boring. It was just like, that's why I didn't mention it in my fucking post.
Everywhere.
I'll still talk about Blue Knight, though.
And if it goes
I'm
on,
like,
it will
okay.
eventually
Like, I'm fine with you being friends with these people. I don't give a shit.
Good thing you're okay.
I just don't like that you were two-faced with me. I don't like that you just, like, lied to me like that.
Some of the Chow move into other gardens on their own.
I don't like places like this.
Hey there, Bull Brain. You better get Amy to me or I'll squash ya.
Ah, squash ya.
Wow, this thing is really huge.
The train for Station Square has arrived. Select a thrill.
Yoo-hoo, Froggy. These are for you, my friend.
I know I can take shit a little too seriously, but it'd be cool. Yeah. I don't know. I think you'd be better than all the previous guys. Honestly, like I don't think I ever had an issue with you on Twitter. I think there's like one or two annoyances, but there's never really like an issue that was just like I'm following. But it's just like one or two like gripes or whatever. To be honest, it didn't really matter either. So it didn't fucking care. It doesn't care. I don't care.
The emerald is somewhere in this room.
That was such bullshit. Why did I even do that? It was such bullshit. So this randomizes the dialogue too? Yeah. It randomizes the characters, it randomizes the dialogue, and it randomizes, it randomizes everything. Oh, yeah. The original idea for today was to do it tomorrow. But I was like, I don't want to do the stream tomorrow. Rather do it today. I guessed that really quick. That's funny. Oh, was I supposed to collect 100 rings? I'm stupid. I'm literally gonna fucking kill myself. Literally kill myself. I don't know what else to talk about. Bro, it was so funny that like you were talking that you said on Twitter about like how you had a vasectomy. I was like, what the fuck are you on about, bro? Wait, you said this on a stream? What about the music and the layout? Yeah. Yeah, it also does that too. Not the well, yeah, level layouts too. It will also give you like different objectives too of like what to do. So if you ever think about like for this one, I'm like trying to collect 100 rings. Why would he do that? Yeah, like why did? I don't know. All I gotta say is that like, if I ever said that I would have like a vasectomy, I wouldn't really like announce that I had it. Somebody in chat will tell you. Like I wouldn't say that I have. I would say it to like my friends. I wouldn't say it to random people online. Oh, I was supposed to get the chow. Okay. Yeah. I think it's just weird because it's just like yeah, man was saying about it on Twitter. It's just like you say it you say yourself as like you say it as you're that you're a family friendly guy and that you can't even like talk about like serious issues and shit. But then you'll talk about like medical stuff. I guess it doesn't really matter. I just think it's really funny. It's just like you join into like a stream and he starts talking about like having to cut his nuts. Weird that we know about it now, but okay. Yeah. Got it. That's funny. And because I say that now a bunch of people are gonna like come to dislike the live stream. All he said is he said I got sick. All he needed to say was that I got sick, yeah. I don't know. There's a reversible version of getting your tubes tied. It makes me shoot a blank basic. It is to shoot a man basically. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just weird having to talk about like stuff like that. Stuff like that should stay in private. Like if you have cancer, yes. I think it's important to let people know that like you are sick in a way. But also like I don't know, talking about like your private so it feels kind of weird. Whatever, talk about it if you want. It's not a problem, yeah. Doesn't matter. Grand scheme of things, it doesn't really fucking matter. I just never would have thought to see. Oh fuck. Would be the kind of guy that would diverse it as a sort of medical thing that being aimed as a family Christian dad kind of guy. Yeah. Shit, it didn't fucking go down? God damn it. I have to go back. This level kind of sucks with big. I like this level too, and it's like, it really fucking sucks having to play as big.
Why don't you give up?
I think it's just really funny because it's like, literally like, yeah man, I was just like, bro, I was like fucking, oh man, smell the cat. He's not doing. I might have to restart the level. What the fuck?
Okay, if you say so.
It changes the fucking size. I would literally have to like do the thing all over again. God damn it. If I have nobody to go to, then maybe, hi guys, I can't stop making babies. So nuts, cut time.
Come on, Tails, you can do it.
That's one of Eggman's clunkers. Out of my way.
They said clunkers? What a fucking weird thing to say. Ugh. I need to go to the doctor soon too. I need to like get stuff checked up. I know I won't be dying, but like, I don't know. It's good to know like what symptoms that you have before before you like die or whatever, or like you catch it before like it gets too bad. Oh, every time I move, are you okay? Yeah. But you know, like checkups, annual checkups or shit like that. The only thing that's happening is I'm getting a little chubby. But that's mostly because I'm eating a lot of food. Unlike me living in fucking Jersey. I wasn't fucking eating anything. I don't know, like I said, it's not a big deal. I think it's pointing out that it's absurd is being wrong. I think it's weird to choose to talk about it and then still nothing wrong with.
And aim for the cockpit.
Talking about it with friends and subscribers or whatever. Yeah.
Hey there, Tails. Did you find the tornado too?
Use the machine ahead of you down the boulder.
The hmm. I don't know. If you guys have any questions, just like put them in the comments or whatever. Put them in the chat so I can answer them. You also could talk about like the next project that's going on.
Hey, Knuckles! What's up?
My true hope is that someday we'll understand each other. Select a stage.
No problem, Knuckles. No!
No. No. I don't know. Did the thing say the one that you just finished wouldn't publish it till December or a different project? Yeah, the video will be uploaded on December. How you been? I've just been alright. Not getting too personal, but I have to talk to my managers because I'm getting less hours on my job. I don't know, because I'm staying home a lot, and I don't want to, like, fucking keep doing that. I'd rather just, like, go out and work, get my money. Sorry to burst your guys' bubble, but I don't make money out of this shit. I just make fucking videos because I think it's cool. Oh boy, losing hours is bad. Yeah, especially when you have a mortgage to pay. You have a fucking mortgage and you actually have to, like, save up money just so you don't really have to, like, you have shit to pay with and stuff. You don't? Yeah, I don't make money. To order and make money, you have to, like, get like 1,000 fucking subscribers and like a certain amount of views and shit like that. And like, I haven't hit that fucking goal. I haven't made money for like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. I haven't made money for about like 5 or 6 years. I have this shit. I think the most I've ever like gotten money from is Twitch. But because like Twitch takes a cut off of like what from like donations, and I only got like 1 donations from like a friend. They basically just took all the money. Hi, I'm Skeletons and I make cartoons for a living. It's basically a lie. Yeah, that's I always it's stupid to say that too. It's always stupid to say that, like, oh yeah, I make a living out of it. I don't. I literally just make the videos for the fuck of it. And that's why, like, a lot of like quote unquote YouTuber friends, like, they're always just like, oh, you should Mr. Beastify your content, or like just make like slop content just so you can like hit the algorithm really easily and make money off of it. What am I supposed to do? Oh, Lost Chow. Okay. I keep like thinking that like I have to like complete the level. That like I have to continue to make slop content. You can't make content that like you would like to make because you like it. Well, on God's sake, those are those snowboard physics, yeah. And I think it's I think I'm honestly happier that like my girlfriend is I'm happier that she's getting a she's getting more popular than me on like TikTok and shit.
So maybe your family.
Because like it put your feet into her to her footsteps. She basically had to like because like the Clary channel, the Clary account was not like her first like was not her like avatar presence. Unlike me, like when I made Skeletoons, it just stuck with me. I made like gamer art player 12 and I had like a big fucking like Tumblr account and shit like that. But with Clary, she had a bigger account on DeviantArt, and she was actually getting commissions and shit like that. It was her ex that basically was just like, oh no, you gotta like delete all this shit. And you gotta start all over. And then he had to start all over, and it was shitty for her. So I'm happy that she's getting traction out of her shit. I know that she's gonna do like Cringe-tober this year, like last year. To be honest, I don't want to look like Mr. Beast right now. Yeah. I bet that guy feels really stupid right now for saying something like that. It's like, yeah, like Mr. Beast knows how YouTube works. But goddamn. It's good to hear about that, yeah. And again, like both of us have like real fucking jobs and shit, so it's like we can't really like focus on our content for like 100%, mostly because of like we need money. I don't know, content creation is very much of content creation is definitely like a fucking slippery slope. Like you're not guaranteed to like get 100% of your money. Took me a very long time to like try to move past that.
It must get pretty lonely here. Eggman.
Because of course, like when you're making videos that you really like, and
Better tread lightly so they don't hear us. I'm going to do my best.
I saw that clip once of like Jacksepticeye saying that Mr. Beast is killing YouTube. He doesn't even enjoy his videos, and I was like, man, when he said it, if he liked those videos, it would be longer.
No problem, Knuckles.
I was like, yeah, okay, kind of makes sense.
I won't obey.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think it's pretty stupid having to like blame one person for ruining an entire fucking like platform, really. But I get why he said that. I just think it's kind of dumb having to just be like, oh yeah, Mr. Beast literally just ruined the whole landscape of YouTube. Yeah, there's a bunch of like clones of him, but you can always just block those clones. I guess you could say that like the reason is mostly of just like the mentality of a lot of people right now, right? Because a lot of people, it's not just Mr. Beast content that is. What am I supposed to do? Beat the level. Okay. It's not about like it's not Mr. Beast ruining like YouTube for everybody. It's more of just like the attention span of a bunch of people who can't really like focus a lot, really, you know, Because it's the same thing with like TikTok. You can't focus anything like it. I like TikTok. I think TikTok is a pretty fine like platform and stuff. But like if like that stuff is like short form shit. That's stuff that you have to like fucking that's just stuff that you like need to watch and shit because it's just there. I don't know how to say it. I think it's enough money you can ruin anything. If there's one thing that Mr. Beast definitely has, it's money, yeah. I don't know. I think it's mostly just I just think it's kind of stupid having to like blame one person for like ruining an entire generation. That ruined an entire fucking like platform really. And that's why like kids are stupid nowadays because they don't really know much about anything really. Like the Lunchly thing, it's stupid. Literally more people should have talked about like the fucking the Chris Ivan stuff. The Ivy stuff rather than talking about like the stupid Lunchly thing. The Chris Tyson drama is just like really fucking crazy. And like more people rather talk about how like more people rather want to talk about how like Mr. Beast is just selling kids like processed shit. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. If I was like a kid, like, yeah, I would have taken a Lunchable. I still eat Lunchables. If there's nothing in the fucking fridge.
Sound test. Listen to some cool.
And it's the same thing when like people are just like, oh yeah, why don't we just get lessons from like having to like, oh yeah, why can't we just learn lessons about how to do our taxes? Probably because if we did have like a lesson about taxes, not a lot of us would even fucking pay attention to it. I knew that my ass, I had like high school classes about like financial literacy. Guess how many fucking people pay attention to that shit? Nobody fucking did. Of course I did because I wanted to know more, but even then, like, I didn't know how like fully do my taxes. My taxes are confusing. They're meant to be fucking confusing.
Attack the tentacles twice to destroy it.
Attack the tentacles twice. I haven't heard about Lunchables in like 13 years, and the other days they were up and cleaning this in the other house. Shit slaps. Yeah, like they taste hella good. Even if it's like processed garbage, who gives a shit? Bruh, you knew those fucking kids like back in fucking middle school where they had like a bunch of fucking like they had a bunch of like fucking fruit gushers and they had like fucking fruit by the foot and stuff like that? Of course they did. I fucking like a bunch of people fucking had that shit. Why am I gonna be such a like a little bitch about like, oh yeah, they put Mr. Feastables. They put fucking like Prime in the fucking box. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I would make fun of it. I'm not gonna fucking moral grandstand about like, oh yeah, kids are having like a horrible time. Kids don't even know how to eat good food. Probably because like back when I was growing up, kids didn't want to eat good food. Quote unquote, kids don't want to eat their fucking vegetables. Nobody wants to. Wanna know why? Because vegetables were for the lame kids. Sadly, I don't know anything about that. Basically, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI made like a fucking like box called Lunchly, trying to compete with like fucking like Lunchables, right? And so like people are just like, people are just like, oh yeah, how our kids are supposed to learn about how to eat proper food and stuff like that. Kids are just gonna be eating like crappy, like kids are just learning how to eat crappy like fucking chocolate bars and stuff. Bro, like the fuck? Do you know a single kid that was like, I love eating my broccoli? I was like that. I got picked on for liking that shit. I knew kids who would eat Lunchables every day, lunch at school, and I never understood how you could even afford once of those a day and just replace it with clothes with them. Yeah, so true. There'd be kids who would fucking eat those shits all the fucking time. I don't know how you fucking do that. Those kids have rich parents. They have rich parents. They fucking didn't care. What was it? Fucking,
Trial mode. You get to play one stage.
Damn, the lighting here looks different. I know about that. I'm talking about, like, knowing kids. When I was a kid. What? Nice, you finished Knuckles. Yeah, we're going down the line. Now we're in Amy. I don't know how kids are nowadays because definitely like a fucking whole generation of kids are like went back to school and shit. But from what my girlfriend's been talking about, like it seems like they haven't changed at all. Kids are still bringing in like their fucking like fruit gushers and fucking like fruit by the foot. They bring in bags of chips and shit like that. Bro, I remember back in like high school, like I would go into like my fucking AP like algebra classes, and there would be like these fucking like teenagers that would constantly eat like fucking like cup of noodles like every fucking day. Nobody gives a shit if it like if it was bad for you. Them shits had so much fucking sodium. Those kids didn't give a shit. And there were the smart kids too. They were the smart kids too. They had like straight A's. That was an AP class. A lot of those kids had to fucking learn, you know, more than their ABCs, you know. I was homeschooled? Oh shit. Imagine if Amy's opening was this. Never expected why there was a bird and why she was like a robot. True. Thoughts on balls? Balls are round and pretty good. They're cool. I think about that fucking that clip of Kid Icarus where he's talking about his like PC. He's like, PC is life. PC is pretty cool. They're cool. Sonic. So true. I don't know. Balls are pretty cool to have. But yeah, I never really took serious about like the lunch late drama, especially when Dan TDM like talked about it too, and it was just like, man, it feels such a shame how like YouTubers are like fucking now all they care about is money. To be fair, it never really changed. There's still fucking YouTubers who only give a shit about money and nothing else. I don't know why that's such like a new thing nowadays. Like it feels so fucking new about how like there's only YouTubers that give a shit about money. Bro, now I go on YouTube and I can't find like a video I like anymore. Besides like the people that I like subscribe to. I feel bad for like like new people coming into the platform now. Rips. I think it's cool that Dan like stood his ground and shit. But I'm also just like, I don't know why that like the whole money thing was such like a big deal though. Cause like that's what most people do. Like most people just do like YouTube just to have like money and shit. I mean, people still have to like pay at the end of the day and shit like that. No heart. Yeah. It's like if you can have the bag, good for you, but I don't know, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching your shit. Why am I gonna watch your like fucking lazy content? I don't want to do that. Shit. I would do a half for money and half I'm assuming that you're saying that like you would do it for half for the money and half for fun. That's why I thought that I would have did. Like I thought that like 2 years in I'd be able to make money, but I never hit that. Like I never made money in the first place. So I'm kind of just making videos just to fucking make videos. It's never even about the money anymore. And that's kind of sad because like now like you have like a bunch of these videos that don't really like have much to say. So you just have like a bunch of YouTubers that will just talk about like certain things that just don't really matter in the first place. And yet like I'm supposed to take it seriously, really. Like what is it? I can't stand like watching YouTube. I can't stand watching like video game reviews anymore because a lot of them, they just seem so fucking like lazy. What am I supposed to do? 100 rings, okay. What is it? There was a reason why I said about like in my Jet Set video about like, hey, there's a reason to why I like Jet Set Radio and why it's long. And I'm not gonna talk down to you like I'm pandering to you. Grabbing like a fucking huge ass dictionary as if I have like an AI robot speaking to me and shit like that. It's because I started seeing like a bunch of those fucking videos. I can't stand those videos anymore. I can't. So annoying. Yo, like Slop Live. I recently played it and it's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe I should play it. I don't know. But yeah, I can't stand watching those types of videos anymore. They go on so long and they don't really say much about like the game, really. That's why I can't really watch fucking B-Mask's videos. I feel like I'm too stupid to fucking understand his shit. Like, I have to fucking pull out a fucking thesaurus anytime I have to understand what he's talking about. Or Jay's reviews. I can't stand it. I get it, you're trying to be professional and stuff, but like, come on, it's a YouTube video. It doesn't really have to be so fucking professional. It doesn't have to be like that at all. Just make the video fun. I don't know. I try not to be like that. The more of like a video I rather do is like, more of what I rather would do is like how Running Shine does his videos. Running Shine makes awesome videos and I love his content. That's the thing too, like I always it feels so pretentious, really, having to talk about like how like this game is so legendary and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't know how I should like take you seriously, really. Like, besides actually talking to me like a real human being, you have to write it like you're doing like a fucking book report for your teacher. And if you don't use like the biggest words known to man, like you're not gonna fucking like pass or whatever. I think that type of stuff is just lame. And the thing is that they're also not funny as well. Like I want funny videos. I want to like be entertained and stuff. Like yeah, I definitely want to like open my mind and stuff, but also it's just like I want not when you're talking about like a fucking game about Sonic. Having an expansive like vocabulary is useful, and yeah, it is useful. Anytime I watch those videos, it just feels like I'm not really getting anything out of it. And honestly, you just sound more dumber too, because like, what is it? Lately, I saw like a video talking about Bomber Cyberpunk, and about how like and like they put up a picture talking about like, oh yeah, you do the combos, you do like an infinite, or you do you explore around the level, and then at the end it's just like you don't feel success, you don't feel you don't get anything out of just like gaining a bunch of points from combos and stuff. And I'm like, really? Is that what we're gonna do? Because Tony Hawk is the same way too. I get it, Bomber Cyberpunk is pretty easy. But come on, don't say that like, oh yeah, because I make a big combo, it just means that like I don't really get anything in return. Yeah, it's the same thing with fucking Tony Hawk. You don't get anything if you just make like a big combo chain. Unless if you're fucking doing something in like an objective, really. Unless if you're doing like a mission, then yeah. I don't know why that like means anything. And then that's like a negative too. That's a negative of the game. Is that like you can't really make a big number go up and you won't get anything out of it. It's just silly to me. The fun of doing combos is more about like maintaining the combo, the score multiplier, and the speed of it. Yeah. Like what did you get out of like that when you compare it to something like did that you would usually stop? Yeah, like this one, it's not a big deal. Yeah. Like you guys get it. But anytime when like a fucking YouTuber talks to me about like, oh yeah, like that type of thing, like I'm like, oh, Mr. fucking Big Brain over here is trying to tell me about how like how I shouldn't really like this game because like the combo system's kind of shit. How the combo system, like anytime when you do a combo, it doesn't really do much for the game, really. Why? There's just too many essay videos. And I think that's the thing too, because like essay videos used to be like it used to be like a rare type of video that you see on YouTube. But now it just seems like a lot of like YouTubers, they go for like the essay type of videos because they have a lot to say. And because they have a lot to say, they can like run the fucking like algorithm so fucking far up the ass that they can make like an 8-hour long videos and stuff like that. And I'm fine with like the long periods of time type of thing. Like I'm fine if you make like an hour long or like a 2-hour long video and stuff like that. But it gets really fucking ridiculous when you're like the level of fucking like quitting reviews when like your videos literally takes like a day and a half to fucking finish watching. Literally, when that video came out, I was just like, I swear to fuck, if I get like a bunch of people talking about how like my video's too long, fuck you guys. Literally, it's just like, it's so aggravating. It's so aggravating having to like make like fun like hour-long videos and stuff, and then you got fucking people like Quentin Reviews that are literally making videos that are literally like a day long, not like an hour or 2 hours. No, a full like 24-25 hour video talking about like fucking Beverly Hills like hillbillies. The fuck. And again, I'm fine with that, but like, God, I hate it when people are just like, man, this video is way too fucking long. Fuck you. Fucking fuck you. I like people get tired of like Spider-Man 4 because after being the game, which is so it feels repetitive since it's basically tells you to finish it the game. Yeah. Hearing people speak on longs like this is a common reason. Watch an hour long video that this is it did just to slightly disagree, yeah. You watched an 8 hour long video about like the fucking FNAF lore, and you and you still slightly disagreed. It's like the funniest fucking thing. And the Spurgs. Yeah, about the Spider-Man 4 thing, it's also that shit too. Like when like the creator always talks about how like it gets repetitive by the end and stuff. I usually don't take fault of the game doing that. Like, I love Odyssey. Like, I love Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is so awesome and shit like that. But I cannot go back to fucking, like, 100% that game because it's such a fucking drag. It is so fucking annoying having to fucking sit there and having to do, like, a bunch of stupid fucking missions just so you can get 100% on it. It is stupid. It is stupid how like annoying that shit is. Speaking of FNAF, I heard this theory about like the books are like books in the is and people like agree.
Just you wait, Robotnik.
That the books are like books in the FNAF worlds are what people are believing. 100% games. I hate I really read that as I hate video games. Because yeah, sometimes like when you're like 100% in a game, it like it sucks the fun. It's not really much. I can't think of like a game that I really enjoyed like 100%ing. Even with like Sonic Adventure, like I can't do the fucking I can't do the missions. I can't do the mission thing. I can't do the mission thingies because it's just so cuz like I still unable to fucking finish the fucking mission thing, right? I like finishing the game but not like 100% it after the game. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a game that I really like playing that is also, like, 100%ing. It's very rare to see. And no, I'm not saying Sly Cooper. I stopped playing Sly Cooper like years ago. Not doing that. Even though that's a really good answer though. Because even when I did like 100% Sly Cooper, I was able to like, I get like commentary out of it. I get like movies and stuff. It was fun. Especially 2. I love like Sly 2. I love playing Sly 2. Sly 2 is probably like the best fucking like Sly Cooper game that I've ever fucking played. And you wanna know what? If you guys didn't shit on me for fucking Sly Timber, maybe you would have seen a fucking like 2-hour long video talking about like Sly 2. But fuck you guys. I'm never talking about Sly ever again. Kill yourselves. Ah, shit. It fucking crashed on me again. God damn it. The game heard that I was like being very upset. I haven't played those games yet. The games are fun. Don't enter the community though. Actually, enter like, I don't even know. I can't even say like join the community like fully because like the fucking community is still like shit. There's still like a bad side to it. It sucks.
I'll probably be on this floor.
That is like legitimately the reason why I don't even play those games anymore. We have the Sly Cooper Stockholm Syndrome, yeah.
Give me the emeralds you have right now. Go ahead.
Groovy and Yeah Man will tell you all about like the crap that you have to like get through. I'm already in the Sonic community. Honestly, I'd rather be in the Sonic community. At least there's games to talk about. At least when you're in the fucking like Sonic community, you don't have people bitching about like the next fucking like game. At least when you're in the Sonic community, there's people who are making content rather than people making like billions of videos talking about like Sly 5 and when that's ever gonna come out. It is the same fucking low effort shit. At least when you're in the Sly community, at least you have like a few of those good people like Chow Mix or fucking like Procrastinator Sam or whatever. Like you have those people. But then when you have like Sly Cooper, you have what fucking people do you have? You have Canadian Guy A, Blue Knight. What do you have? Like Melanto Sly. Dude hasn't even made a fucking video in like fucking forever. You have Vivi? The fuck? There's not good content. There's no good content for Sly Cooper. They're fucking dead. There's no reason. Probably because like when somebody did decide to actually make a month dedicated to talking about Sly Cooper, just so like the content doesn't turn to shit. Oh no, they kicked the person out because they made something. I'm going on my fucking rant again. But what about the big boy weirdos? I love Chow Mix, big boy weirdo. God, I was not expecting Melanto Sly also going into NFTs. Predators? Actually, that is another thing. It's like, there's a lot of predators in the fucking Sonic community. You're right about that. There's not... Actually... I feel like one day we're gonna, like, have, like, a fucking Sly Cooper pedophile roaming around in the fucking Discord servers. I feel like that's gonna happen. It's only gonna take time. Imagine it's like some fucking like YouTube like a fucking insider saying that like Sly 5 is real and shit, but all they ever leaked was like their fucking like CP and shit. That's insane. That'd be fucking insane. You wanna know why? Because like fucking Sly Cooper has like the most stupidest idiots. There are like idiots that are like like fucking in that community. Of course I would do that. Be insane. No shit, they exist. Like a big community is gonna have that, yeah. The thing is that the Sly Cooper community is pretty fucking small. That's why we have like the most shit content. That's why like the best content that you'll ever see in the community is when the voice actor like plays the games. And like they play the games like billions of fucking times. There's nothing interesting in the community. Nothing. All the new stuff have basically been like kicked out, and everybody's already like going for like the newest shit. There's no point in like fucking. There's no point. Wait, what? I know about people who like that Fox. Yeah. That's probably the only like. That's the only like thing that people latch onto is Carmelita. And that's mostly just because it's like furry bait. People love Carmelita. The only like content that you see nowadays is when people are talking about like how Sly 4 sucks. Or how like we need a Sly 5, even though that there's a bunch of people who say that Sly 4 sucks. So it doesn't even make any sense to why you should even bring the series back. We should have literally stuck with just fucking like 3 and just be over with it. But people really just want to like cling on to it for some reason. I don't know why. And the sad thing is too, is that with the with the Sonic community, at least there's like a bunch of fan games. There's a bunch of people who love like Sonic so much that they're able to make fan games and they're like making their own projects and stuff. Sly Cooper, there's not really any like fucking devs that are doing that at all. There's not really anybody who just makes fucking like Sly Cooper fucking like fan games really. I mean, any of the times when there was like anybody talking about a fan game, they end up like fucking quitting. Their program's shit, so they have to like think of like switching to a different like program to make it. Or like they're just fucking scams. So I don't know. I love the designs, including her. I love Sonic Robo Blast 2. I played that for like a little bit. I like that game.
Ready, men? Charge!
That way, you should be able to reach the cockpit.
Come forth, Beta!
So, this must be the sky deck, huh?
The mods for that game is pretty crazy. Yeah. Or they don't know anything about making games. Yeah.
We gotta find Amy.
You'll most likely see people who just don't even know how to make games, like, at all. You'll see more people like hire people who know how to model, but you'll see like a billion fucking polygon to beds. And they literally keep the game alive while it slowly updates. Yeah. It's insane to think about that. Because the PlayStation community really is just stuck with just a bunch of like people who are just stuck in small corners of the internet. They're all stuck in like small small subsection of communities, and all of them always just complain about how like Sony is not doing any good. I have to do the fucking thing again. I gotta do the... You know, I think... You know, I'm like breathing in bubbles way more than I usually do. PlayStation fans are big babies about games being watching people game on misogyny memes. And it's funny to think about how like there's the thing is I can't even say about like, oh yeah, Nintendo fans are way better. No, Nintendo fans are like the same fucking thing. It's the same shit but like a different fucking company. The thing is that they don't actually no, they also say to dox fucking those companies too. PlayStation fans just seem like they do it way more because like they're so deprived from like from wanting content, so they have to like resort to people literally asking others to just fucking like dox or like fucking find this company and just non-stop fucking tagging them and stuff like that. And then they wonder like, oh yeah, why are you doing that? They're always just wondering like, bro, what the fuck? Why aren't they giving us this game? Why aren't they giving us this fucking game that we want? Probably because you can't shut the fuck up. Everybody wants to give a yandere simulator shit. They should, but at least he's making a game. Well, fanbase is actually good or like the best. I actually want to know that. I don't know. He's not really the best fucking fan base, really. I think the only ones that are like really good are mostly just people who have like accepted the fact that they'll never get like a game. Or one that is just so small that like there's not really many people talking about it, because as soon as like you're introduce like a bunch of people to this one niche, you'll have a bunch of freaks and weirdos. Like, of course you'll see weirdos like in the fucking like has-been hotel like fan base, but you'll never see anybody who's in the fucking fan base of Plonk. Or like the fan bases, the franchises is so much of a meme that like nobody gives a shit about it anymore. They only just refer to it as a meme. Like Gex. I fucking hate. Scott the Woz is whatever. I kind of stopped watching his content a while ago. I fucking hate how like no one can even talk about like a simple discussion about like fucking Gex anymore without having to like resort to a stupid fucking like internet meme that will just not stop at all. Because imagine being like a fan of those games and then it's like the only thing that anybody ever talks about those games is how like a funny glasses guy just talks about how like Oh yeah, Gex, am I right, gang?
No! He's got the last emerald!
I'm sorry, none of them are good. Sorry, guys. It's not really any good fan bases. Y'all could just go back home. No, 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 no. I like Scott. I think he's like a perfect creator. Yeah, I like Scott too. It's just I haven't like watched his shit and like at all lately.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Let's talk about all the careers that we hate.
All right then. Back to practice. Go on, get going.
What about Sonic?
Holy shit, it's like 12:55. I feel like I could finish this. I can finish this within the hour. Scott gives me the feeling of the good old days. I don't like the Game Grumps. 3 a.m. in the morning for me? Oh shit, what the fuck? I'm starting to get around with the Game Grumps a little bit. I like Dan, not so much of Aaron. But I think Aaron is kind of a dumbass. Could be kind of funny. I just don't like them overall. Like, definitely I like Oni plays way better. I like Oni plays older content. That's only because I'm like a fucking edgy shit. I'm just an edgy little fuckhead. I know what I like. It's them and yeah, Onia is really good once in a while. It's them and I like Super Mega's like older stuff. I feel bad about like how they got fucked over about like their drama and stuff. We all are. That we're all like edgy little shitheads.
Forget the Chaos Emerald.
If you turn this switch on, rings will appear on the floor. This is the Chow Garden. If you bring the
Weird
eggs
compilation
over the
videos of
wall,
them.
a Chow will be born.
Were like the most of their ideas. Yeah.
How to play as Amy.
I've seen a bunch of those like
Switch to transform the egg carrier is
I've seen a bunch of those like compilation videos of like their older videos. Like all of the ones that they like had back in like 2017 and shit, and they're like uncensored and shit. So like they're literally just saying like the F slur and shit like that, and I'm just like it's just so funny how like they were just throwing that shit like everywhere, and now they just put like fucking monkey noises over it because they just think it's funny.
Oh,
Smiling Friends is peak modern television. True. If we ever want to go right back in like a circle, Smiling Friends is also one of those fucking series where a bunch of people who are very much spurgs will completely just make a bunch of fucking videos talking about how like is the best of cinema, and we'll explain every single joke about why it's funny. Like if we ever want to like go in like full circle, Smiling Friends is definitely one of those series where a bunch of people are just like, oh, we have to think very philosophical about how Smiling Friends is so good and stuff. It's good because it's funny. It's probably because it's just a couple of friends who just were dicking around and just thought of like stupid ideas just to put on a TV show. Doesn't really have to like mean fucking anything. What was it? Fucking oh shit. What is it? Fucking Groovy saw this one video. It was from one of my YouTuber friends. He was the same dude that was just like, you should Mr. Beastify your content. Shit like that, right? He literally made a video talking about how like Smiling Friends is not like Rick and Morty. So like the whole fucking like 20 minutes he's like trying to justify why Rick and Morty is not like Smiling Friends. Because the fan base is like that. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, if you don't want to, like, act like a fucking Redditor when you're making a video, like, you shouldn't be making a video like that at all. What? Yeah, like he literally makes a video talking about how like Rick and Morty, like how Smiling Friends is not like Rick and Morty and shit like that. Gamma in the game is just so boring. Nah, I like Gamma. Gamma's fun. I like the run and gun like mechanics of his shit. And I really like his story. His story is like, it's probably like the best story in the fucking in the game. I don't know. I think like with Gamma, his story feels way more complete than the rest of the crew. Like he isn't bad. Like his levels are just way too easy. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I guess so. I remembered as a kid though that like I had like a hard time in the Hot Shelter because that one was really fucking hard for me to do. Now I feel like I could just do it so easy. I like his story, so he isn't like terrible. Yeah. I like his story. I like his story a lot. And it always gets me angry because I'm just like, man, I really want to make that video. I really want to make that video where I talk about like Gamma's story and why I really like it so much. But like if I made that video, I feel like I'm just gonna be pompous about it. Like I'm just gonna be like so up my own ass about like how like this is such cinema and stuff like that. When I'm just talking about how like a robot in a video game is just so cool. That's all I want to say. Skeletons was here is indeed here. Yeah. He kind of have to shoot himself in the fucking end. Yeah. I heard about that should have been, that was like the ending that they were gonna do. God damn it. Motherfucker. I really got stuck over there. Everyone is just, lol. That's funny. He's swimming in the air, true. I don't know, I feel like if I did make a video about Gamma, I would want to do justice and talk about his story, but I feel like that I would just sound pretentious. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to like write the script for that too. Knuckle bean knuckles. This time you're finished. Wes, I don't want to see your fucking Instagram reel. What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, lost child. Okay. I don't want to fly high. Speaking of which, when you're done here, we should talk about the script a little bit more. Yeah. After that, I'll join in VC and then we'll talk about it. I'm almost done over here. I think it's just this and then Supersonic. Because apparently Supersonic is also considered as a randomize as well. This was pretty fun. Should definitely stream more often. It's just that anytime I ever think about streaming, I feel like I'm blowing my load a little too much. Like I feel like I should take like breaks off of like making content and stuff. And stuff like that. Skeletons is a story writer. That was one of the things I actually wanted to be when I was a kid. I wanted to make little stories. I wanted to make children's stories and shit like that. Of course you had to be like a fucking writer and stuff, and I suck dick at writing. So I don't know, maybe I should still go for that dream. But another one was I wanted to be a video game designer. I wanted to do comic books. Shit. Where is this lost chow? Children's stories and poems with skeletons has gotta be canonically the sequel to my co-resident. I kinda wanna make my own game. Like kind of like my character. Yeah, like I have like this one like comic book character that I've been really wanting to use, but I haven't fucking did anything with him. Like at all. I've been kind of like not doing anything with my characters. Yeah, I get mad at myself because I'm just like, man, it'd be really cool to have like a huge like comic book series. Do it like that. But I'm like way too busy like doing these like fucking videos, these like hour-long fucking masterpieces. Yeah, sure, they're like fucking masterpieces. Whatever. We all do, yeah. Where the fuck is this lost Chow? So like, one of my ideas for a comic book, I might as well just say the fucking idea because like I haven't, because like I'm still gonna try to work on it. It's just that like I just haven't had the time to do it. It's basically like this hat hero character that's basically like a Joker type of character, not Joker type of character. More of like a goofy, just a goofball. He basically has like a hat as his head, and he's framed as a villain, and like the villain is like supposed to be a hero, but turns out to be like an asshole. And he's like a prankster type of character, so he has like weapons, and he has like weapons, and his hat has like a bird in his fucking hat or whatever, and like they go on adventures and shit, trying to stop this fucking like villain slash hero, just so that like they could save the world and shit. But of course he goes through the struggle of not even knowing who he is as a person and shit. I don't know, it's a very hard like fucking, it's hard to fucking write something like that when you don't really have like writing experience before you did anything, right? I don't know. It's just hard. It's of course like it could just keep on going or whatever, but yeah. I remembered with the character having like of course like the character is very much of like a prankster person, so like all his weapons are basically like prank weapons. So literally like he has like a fucking mustache gun. He has a fucking toilet paper gun where he like TPs a bunch of places and shit like that. Stupid shit like that, right? But yeah, I'm hoping that like this like I'm hoping that like it get like I can have a little bit of time just to fucking work on it. Honestly, like if I ever stop doing like the YouTube shit, it's probably just gonna be the thing that like I put all of my efforts into. Because I'm just so fucking focused on trying to make videos. I had a couple of book ideas. It sounds like a better plot than the Megamind TV show. Imagine going through around shooting mustaches at people, lol. Yeah. It's supposed to be like a funny, goofy, like... It's supposed to be like kind of goofy. Because like the character is so like unserious. The character is so unserious that like you... Like... He basically just like takes over the whole fucking show. Okay, this fucking thing sucks. I need to like fucking quit. I need to like reset this shit because I can't fucking find this guy.
Always guarding the master emerald.
Try to fish the frog
But like,
with the tail.
there's definitely gonna be like, there's definitely like moments in my head where I'm just like, maybe that's the reason why people don't really take him seriously, is because he's so like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be like very much of a moral dilemma, really, right? Because like you want people to see you as a hero, but like people don't take you serious enough to be a hero. So you kind of just so you kind of have like a hard time having people say that you are a hero in a way. And I feel like that's a way more interesting concept. How am I supposed to beat this guy when I can't fucking do this? I might have to restart the fucking thing. This shit sucks. I can't like even curl up into a ball and like fucking slam the guy.
When chaos comes close to you, that's your
Please wake up, Birdie.
I made like a few comic books when I was younger, back in. Nah, the controls were fine. It's just that there wasn't really a way for me to like fucking beat the guy, really. It was kind of yeah, it was really shit though. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like I can like twirl my tails, but I wouldn't be able to fucking I wouldn't be able to jump and swing my tails at the same time. I made like a few comic books when I was like younger, back in high school. I had like this, I had like a 2 or 3 stories. I would have to like try to look for them, but it's a, but
must have a
the
weak
stories,
somewhere.
but like the series is called like Ninja Star. Basically, it's like a ninja that just goes around and fucking basically, he just goes around and like doing stealthy stuff and shit. Basically, like I was very into like Sly Cooper and like Splinter Cell. So basically, the majority of the comic books were mostly just like the character like trying to sneak inside like the area and try to like take the item or whatever. I actually remember having comic books mostly. And there's like a dog man. Oh, that sounds cool. Did you have a Sonic OC? Actually, no, I haven't. Um. Oh no 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 no! I did have one. Um. I didn't have. Technically, I didn't have a Sonic OC. I made a character that was very much like a Sonic character, but I framed it in a way where it was my character that I made. It's very stupid. Um and it sounds very convoluted. Um so I had a superhero character called Super Mouse, and yeah, it was Super Mouse or Super Rat or something like that. He was just a fucking mouse that had a bunch of superpowers, and that's it. But also had a fucking anti-hero called Zero the Lab Rat, and he was basically just the same thing as fucking Shadow. And it was the stupidest fucking thing ever. Sly Cooper issue 3 by Skeletons is here. Nah, that sounds like ass, bro. I made one named Max who had a Tails dad. It's not Sonic, but it's cool. Ain't that thing already a thing, Super Mouse? Zero the lab rat, lol. Yeah. I think you're talking about Mighty Mouse. don't worry, I thought about it too. I was like, I don't want to get sued. Just imagine you're a fucking kid in high school, and well, not in high school because you were in middle school when you made shit like that. But you were just like, oh yeah, I don't wanna step on the toes who made the fucking character Mighty Mouse. Stupid idiot. So like you had to like change the fucking character's name like somehow.
The servers are the seven chaos.
It's funny. High school? Nah, it was middle school. It was middle school when I made that character. Cause I was very young. There was this wasn't a comic book series, but it was more of a comic strip type of thing. I had an idea of this one character called Sam the Sheep. And I always was just like, oh no, Looney Tunes, the Warner Brothers are gonna fucking kill me because one of their characters are called Sam the sheep dog. And it's such stupid and shit. So basically it's just Tom and Jerry shit. Sam the sheep would go around just living his life, and then this wolf character called Wolfie, which would be spelled as wolves because I didn't know how to spell Wolfie. And he would try to kill fucking Sam because a wolf wants to eat the sheep. And that's basically the premise. It's literally just Tom and Jerry, but like with a sheep and a wolf. I remember watching some characters about a British mouse that was working at the, I don't know if that's Mighty or something else. I don't know what that one would be. A British mouse? I don't know why, but I thought like the Great Mouse Detective. That's like a movie. That movie's awesome. I want to watch that movie again.
You've got the shovel claw.
Talking about
These are the 7 emeralds.
movies. If you have a library next to y'all, go get yourself a fucking library card. It's probably like the best fucking thing I've ever had. Like that's majority of the times where I'd be at like the library getting myself some books and shit. And of course, and like some of them are just like high literature type of shit. I did read Project Hail Mary, and Project Hail Mary is pretty solid. I love that book. But mostly I just go over there just to like read. I read graphic novels and shit like that. I want to make like a little series for the second channel where I talk about the books I've read or like the movies I've watched in the library and shit like that, and I think it would be really fun. Let's just get more people to like Ohio has like the best libraries. Does your library like have like video games and shit? Wait, there's a second channel? Yeah, the second channel would like usually be in like it's called like Skeletoons Was Never Here. That's mostly where like the slop content would be, like quote unquote. Slop content as in like content that I used to make back when I was like before I started making like the bigger, longer videos. Now it's just whatever type of content I feel like putting out is what I'm gonna put in the second, what I normally will put in the second channel. Right now, because I'm working on that one big video, because I'm working on that Dr. Seuss video, there's gonna be like a couple of, Let's Plays with my girlfriend, where we're playing like shit like The Grinch and fucking Cat in the Hat on the PS2 and shit like that. So those ones are gonna be really fun. Don't look at me like I'm stupid when I say that, like, fucking, does your library have video games? Bro, there's fucking people. I go on TikTok and there's people who are saying about how, like, they have fucking video games in their fucking, like, libraries. They have fucking video games in their libraries. See, fucking Ohio has it. Looking at me like oh yeah, it's just like I'm stupid, right? No, like some of the libraries are getting really fucking good. Like they have like fucking like video games that you can like literally take for like a couple of weeks and then like bring it back. It's awesome. My library doesn't do that. We have oh, so yeah, the music is fucking fire. The music's fire in this game. But my library doesn't do that, but my library does have like a section of like DVDs that like you can watch and shit. And I remember my girlfriend just being like, "Oh man, that's stupid. Why do I want to watch why do I want to watch like the DVDs and shit?" And I'm just like, "Because bitch, you can look at the fucking special editions. You can look at the special casings and stuff like that inside the DVDs, because they have like the fuck, what is it called? They have like the behind the scenes like shit like that, and I think it's just so fucking cool. I love that shit. I love that. I love that so much. They have them for almost like 15 years. Jesus. I went to one and they did. I live in California. Oh shit. Man, you see, like the more that you get like a library card, the more that like the libraries like get benefits for like doing stuff like that. And then they also like, not only that, like they could also pay for some of the stuff like that, but they also like can add more shit like that too. I'm just like, damn, I want to get to the point where like my library has like fucking video games, because that sounds so fucking cool. That sounds so dope. And I don't know if your guys' library has this, but like if any time if like a book isn't in my library, or like I want to watch like a movie, there's a fuck, what is it? There's an app called Hoopla, and basically it will just give you like free movies for like, they'll just give you movies for free. All you just gotta do is like borrow it for like a couple of days, and then like you give it back. Like it's fucking epic. I love that shit. My library has books, big libraries of movies, and you can just ask them to get like a new one. Yeah. My girlfriend has been telling me to like, if I ever need like a book, I could literally just go and like ask them to just like put an order on it, and then to just get the book for me. The library is like the sickest place ever. Like it feels like a revelation for me, really, because it's just like what is it? Because I feel like everybody is so used to just having to spend so much money on like subscription services and shit like that. when literally like you could literally just get these like movies for free. You can literally like get like a box set from like the library and just like keep it for like a week. And like you don't get charged for it. That shit's epic. That shit's awesome, my guy. And even if it's like a movie that you've seen before, like I still am curious about like the behind the scenes shit. So I usually just like I stick around for the end just to like watch like what's happening at the end. I remember like growing up like having so much fun watching those things too. I remember specifically like loving watching like the Rango like behind the scenes where they're talking about like all like the desert animals that came the all the desert animals that they made for that movie and like all the animation and that they did for the movie. God, it's just so fucking cool. I love that. I love that shit. It's awesome. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that series. I came back from reading I Hate Fairyland. Um and I'm really liking the series, so I'm probably going to get like book 2 tomorrow. Um what else? I don't know. I haven't read like I haven't really read like the bigger books lately, mostly because of work. And like I love that comic. Oh, you fucking yeah, man, fucking. You already know that fucking comic book. The only library that I know that has games is my room. um, what other book series was there that I really like? I would have to look at my list. I definitely do want to make that like series for the second channel, because I think it'd be really cool just to showcase like a bunch of like graphic novels that people would love to read on their spare times. Get more people to go to the library, just so they don't really have to spend so much on like fucking like Netflix and Hoopla and shit like that, right? It'd be awesome. But yeah, let me like go through like my list, because I've been keeping a list of like what what books I've been reading and what books I like. And then maybe I'll just like maybe for the video I'll talk about them. Yay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I read like a bunch of like Doug Naples books. Like I read Cardboard. Damn it, I can't get into the thing. Damn it. I can't get in there. I literally have to like go into like my fucking web browser to do it. The library is free. Netflix is overrated, yeah. Netflix is like good if you already have like an idea of like what movie that you want to watch. But if I don't know, it's very hard to like it's so hard to like have somebody it's so hard to like suggest like a movie on fucking it's so hard to like suggest a movie on Netflix. Literally you could just get it for free on like fucking YouTube even, if you like want ads through it. I don't watch ads on YouTube mostly because I have like I have premium. I read How to Pick a Fight. I read Hungry Ghost, Project Hail Mary, Bicycle Day, Three Paradoxes, Bad Island, Cardboard, Primer. I did watch. I did read Unfamiliar. Unfamiliar was from that one YouTuber that I really like watching, Lavender Town. She's really cool. My mom loves Big Mouth. My girlfriend likes Big Mouth too. I don't know why. I don't see the appeal of it. I think it's just gross. Personally, I don't like it that much. Oh yeah, I did read Nameless by Grant Morris, and I didn't really like it as much. Like I love the art, but the whole time I was just really confused about it. The whole thing really. Um what other things I read? Oh yeah, I read Chew. It's about like this detective has like the power of like whatever that he eats, he like goes back to his like memories and shit like that. And I read that like the drawing lesson Mark Crilly book. Bro, I fucking love Mark Crilly. I'm so happy that I did find this book. It's literally like a how to draw book, but it's like based literally in a fucking like graphic novel. It's so awesome. But again, I could literally talk about that in the fucking series one day. It'd be really fun. Um, and also I'll also talk about like the movies I've watched too. Like Ruthless, the Monopoly Secret History. I watched Tickled finally. I know like Tickled was like literally in my list for like the longest time, so it's cool that I actually got that for free. I watched The Butterfly Effect. Imagine that. I watched April Fool's Day, that horror movie, like back in like the 90s and shit. I think it was back in the 70s actually. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good like horror movie, honestly. I was expecting to like not really like it as much, but that's crazy. I still have like a list of like stuff to watch, but yeah. Um, I don't know. How long have we been? Oh shit, we've been live for like 2 hours and 30. Damn, we've been live for a long time. Fuck. But yeah, yeah, I think after this, I'm just gonna hang out with Groovy for a little bit, and then just have a good night. uh, anyways, um, updates for a couple of things. The Dr. Seuss video is basically done. It just needs. I just want to upload like all the playthrough, let's play sections like out there. Next month, I think it's gonna be. I think next month is gonna be Cat in the Hat for the PS2. Me and my girlfriend played that. It's gonna be fun. Next month is also gonna be Tagtober, so we're gonna get started with that as well. Just gonna be drawing a bunch of graffiti. All that's gonna be uploaded on Twitter, on Instagram. Might make like TikTok videos just to try to get more people to join in. I already have like a couple of people telling me that they're already doing it as well, so that's pretty cool. November is gonna be crazy because that's when a bigger project is gonna come out. Of course, that's gonna be a secret. I think actually no, it's not even gonna be a secret because like if anybody really watched like the CGE videos, they already know what it is. They blocked that account and they don't even know what it is, but like we all know what it is. But yeah, Thursday is gonna be crazy. a video is gonna like come out for that. Just get ready to see a lot of that stuff on Twitter. But yeah, I'm thinking of just uploading the Dr. Seuss video on December. Because there's a lot of Christmas games on there. And if it's not gonna be then it probably is just gonna be like released around like Dr. Seuss's birthday. Which I don't want to do. I rather just upload it like in the holidays. I think that's like where the most traffic is anyways when it comes to like YouTube videos, so hopefully that is good. Hopefully more people actually have more time watching the video than like being with their families or whatever. I'm kidding, but like if you have like family, I'd rather you guys like be with them. Like I'd rather you guys like fucking be with your family rather than watching my stupid dumbass video, really. But yeah, the stream was pretty fun. I wasn't expecting a lot of people like to come, really. I wasn't expecting a lot of conversation happening. Hopefully when I come back, you know, like it won't shit the bed really with the stream, because I saw that like it's been shitting the bed really. It's been lagging out. Hopefully we play like a different game. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's all of it. If anything, I'll just like let other people know. But yeah. You have a good night. Yeah, man. Good night to everybody. Thank you. Friday night. Thank you. Pro fight. I'll call you Pro because I can't really pronounce that name. Pro. Thank you, Pro. Thank you, Friday Night. Thank you, S-Man. Thank you, Groovy, for coming to the stream. And I hope you guys have a good night.